Hey guys, so before this video starts, just want to remind you, if you want cheap games, make sure to use my link down below. You get pretty good prices. If you use it, you do support me, and thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the newly added Iguanodon. Now, some guys have been asking about my modded series and my PS4 series. Make sure to read the comment section. My pinned comment will kind of be explaining that. And yeah, but in the meantime, there was an Iguanodon, not that dingus. There was another Iguanodon here that we were on the verge of taming, and also mythical unicorns. But while we are trying to search for wherever the hell this guy went. Oh, there he is. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about what this guy is actually good for, and honestly, he comes in pretty handy, especially since he's a relatively low level, easy to tame thing. So the really cool thing about it is that it can pick seeds out of fruits, allowing a farmer to actually convert stacks of fruits, aka berries, into stacks of seeds for planting, and combined with its highly effective fruit harvesting and really high carry weight, it is excellent mobility in its bipedal stance, which is 2 feet, but it's also, there's a special thing that happens where it can actually run on 4s, and when on all 4s, I'm pretty sure its stamina actually doesn't deplete, so along with its high carry weight, this makes it a really good low-level tame. And I mean low-level because it's really not too hard to tame the guy, alright? So this right here is a perfect level 150. You can see he's pretty chill. He's not getting pissed off that I'm right by the beautiful Iguanodon here. But, oh, aren't you adorable? It's not that hard. In terms of long neck rifle for a level 150, it takes only 10 trank arrows in terms of, whatchamacall. If you're doing it even like lower level, it takes even less. Trank arrows at level 150 takes 24 or so. So it's not that hard, and if you bowl it up, it's not going to be able to run away really. And yeah, so let's see how this goes. We're going to bowl the guy up, switch it directly to the long neck rifle, and see how quick we can pump this guy full of these guys. All we got to do is pump him full of 10, and then we should be good to go. He's probably going to get a little bit of running in. You can see, oh, not even. He already went down. Wait, he already went down. Well, I'll be damned. That was a bit quicker than I expected. That was way quicker than I expected. Why are my trank darts so good? Okay. I'm not going to question it, but yeah, it should take about 10 or so. There you can see his torpor. Maybe it's because of, like, taming effectiveness also makes it easier to knock him out. Don't quote me on that, but there you can see that's how much a level 150 has in terms of torpor. So relatively high. We also have the saddle, which isn't going to be too crazy to make. You literally unlock at level 15, and this guy's favorite food is going to be, I believe, microraptor kibble. The saddle only takes 80 hide, 50 fiber, and 15 wood. So super easy to make, making this, again, such a good low-level tame. Microraptor egg, again, for the kibble. It also prefers vegetables, but I'm pretty sure you can just feed it berries. It's just going to take, you know, longer than that, but still, I mean, it's an herbivore. That's kind of like how all herbivores go. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip through that part, since that's going to take a good amount of time. And then we're going to, on the other end of this, have ourselves a tamed Iguanodon and be good to go. And there he is. He's all tamed up. Yeah, I think this is actually like this because I'm still technically on the mod APK, which is only on version 2.5.5. So it hasn't 100% caught up, but all the dinos and everything are still in. So it's just weird. So that's just kind of a weird thing there. But there you go. Once fully tamed here, you can see its stats. Again, nothing breathtaking in terms of being a fighter or anything like that. But ridiculously high carry weight of like around 700 to begin with. 1,000 stamina, 1,800 health. This guy is pretty good. And then, oh, ancestors. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so then we can go ahead and toss the saddle on him. And we can ride him and see what all the hubbub's about. So, when we're riding him, you can see he's on all 4s. We can start sprinting around. Again, he's on all 4s. And this guy is mucho fast when he's on all 4s. As you can see, his stamina isn't even going down. That's right, look at that, look at that. Upper right-hand corner, his stamina completely unaffected by the shenanigans going on. And you can see here, as we do our right-click, he switches between on all 4s versus on all 2s. On all 2s, he actually does use up his stamina, as you can see, but then if he goes on all 4s, he doesn't. When he's on all 4s, wait, hold on. When he's on all 4s, though, he does have to switch to being on all 2s to attack, but that kind of happens automatically. So when he's on all 4s, he's not going to be able to continuously attack. You can see he is actually faster when he's on all 4s too, along with the whole stamina thing, which makes this guy an amazing pack mule, especially since it's only level 15. that is super easy for pretty much anyone, honestly. And especially if you get, even if it's like a lower level one, you're still going to be able to do a lot of stuff. But now, why don't we go ahead and start trying to harvest some berries? I'm going to go up here to some bushes. Is this? There we go. You can see we're getting a good amount. The gather rates are up to, though, as a reminder there. And then what we ought to be able to do, and then you can see here, if you actually hop off the guy and hold the E, it has an option, seed fruit in inventory. Now, for whatever reason, that is grayed out right now. I have no clue why that's going on. So maybe if we like take everything off, I'm trying to figure that out. But that's pretty much the option that you're able to do. And it will turn stuff like narco berries into seeds, so you could then, you know, begin farming it. So yeah, it's not working for whatever odd reason. So that is how this thing should work. And then of course you can see as it levels up, its health goes up by about 100. So I mean, it could be pretty tanky. I mean, even like a low level could tame theoretically a level 150. Just have to be able to keep it down long enough, or invest in some whatchamacall kibble. What's the kibble they got? It's Microraptor kibble for these guys. So nothing too crazy in terms of the kibble either. The weight goes up by a pretty hefty 25. Melee goes up pretty good. Movement speed goes up okay. Why don't we check out how much of a fighter this guy is though? And oh, I can't get over how fast he is though. It's awesome. So let's try to pick a fight. Now actually here for comparison, let's show this really quickly. We'll have a level 1 Iguanodon just kind of chilling here, and we can see what his stats are like. The level 1, a little bit more pathetic in terms of health. A poor 250, so it's going to die pretty quick. 200 stamina, 150 oxygen. They're not submarines, so chill. But a very hefty 375 carry weight, making these guys super awesome if you're like building or trying to haul large amounts of resources, and even for like farming, because they could haul large amounts of berries and stuff. And if they're, you know, they're pretty good farming aids after all. Now, I'm still, I don't know why it's like that. Maybe it's because I'm technically on the 80K, but that's how it should work. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free at any point. If I ever say anything wrong, please let me know that I'm wrong in the comment section. I don't get offended by it. If anything, I'm like, thank you for correcting me, because at the end of the day, I want to give you guys the best information possible and the best videos possible. But anyways, back on top of the Iguanodon that isn't sadly underpowered. This one, relatively okay. Let's see how it does in a fight against something as powerful as a Bigfoot. Now this thing, a little bit scary, especially if it's going to be a high-level Bigfoot. But I'm ready to sacrifice this Iguanodon if need be. Also, I didn't give you guys the stats on the saddle, but it's a 25 armor, nothing too crazy, and pretty easy to craft. So you could get yourself a barrage of these guys. The attack speed on them isn't super amazing. You know, it's kind of normal, nothing too crazy. He doesn't have any C attack. He literally only has his left click attack, and he's getting some damage dealt. He's also dealing it to this Bigfoot. Come on, Bigfoot. I know you want to go down. Ooh. And yeah, he took out a level 51 Bigfoot. That's pretty good for what he is, which is like, he only took about 500 health during that fiasco. And this guy, listen, if I know anything about big feet, all right, they are powerful creatures that also dish out some real damage. So that's good to hear. But in terms of stamina, you can see his stamina goes up by 100, pretty standard. Food goes up by, holy crap, that's a lot, like 500. Oxygen, okay amount of oxygen. Could be a good submarine if you really want. Melee damage goes up by about 5, movement speed 4. I think that covers everything. So if you want, you could build it to be like a tank against at least lower level things. So if you're trying to raid like a low level tribe, you could go in with the Iguanodons in full force. But let's see if we could pick another fight with this guy and continue showing off what he's capable of. In water, yeah, again, not the fastest submarine, but listen, not all submarines were built for speed. This one was really not built for anything submarine related, but hey, you know, if need be. Again, the seeds aren't being turned into anything, unfortunately. I don't know why that's happening, but that's how it should work, again. So let's see if we could chase down a Gallimimus. I mean, nah, that thing's probably gonna be faster than us. Come on, Gallimimus. Don't run, baby. Don't run. Yeah, you can see it's starting to get away, but if we go on all fours, we might be able to catch up a little bit. And mainly because it's a stupid Gallimimus getting stuck on stuff. But still, oh no, that's an alpha tribe. Let's run away. But he also makes for a great escape vehicle. If you up his movement enough, you will outrun anything, because you don't have to worry about stamina on this guy. That's what makes him kind of a really good low-level, low-purpose tool. He just has a lot of things that he can do. And even at a low, like, so honestly, if the only thing that you up is movement speed, which we could try to do, see just how fast he can get when we up nothing but movement speed. And now this is, again, this is an extreme example, but if you really want to have an escape dino, this guy with the infinite stamina and the movement speed is your man. Look at that. Look at how quick he can run. And he'll just endlessly do this. There's no end to it. There's no end to it. So, like I said, just really great purpose. That's where I kind of wanted to ask you guys your opinion on this. Also, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to join my Discord. Link will be there if you guys ever want to discuss stuff. I message a lot there, and a lot of people talk to me already, so it's pretty cool. So if you want to join in on that, feel free. But yeah, let me know what you're going to be using your Iguanodon for, if you're going to bother to tame him. But if you also bother to get him a stupid amount of XP, somehow, right? He's also going to be kind of your best friend when it comes to... That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh no, ants. It's ridiculous. Look at this. He's honestly like a Formula 1 car with like, it's a solar powered F1 car. That's the best example I can think of, because this man is not stopping for anything. Okay, so I love it. I love it. And with like the seed feature too, which you guys will hopefully be able to get work in, that's going to get you access to a huge ton of berries that you'll be able to utilize. And then also the fact that it's just really easy and has a lot of carry weight to begin with makes it an amazing low-level tame. So regardless of what level you are, this could very well be one of your best buddies. Even if you're like insanely high level, you could still tame one of these, have him slowly getting XP, and turn him into your crackhead F1 solar-powered car. That's definitely a thing. But that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me. Again, make sure to check the comments for an explanation on what's going on with the ARK series. I'll kind of write that out in the comments what the ARK series is. Make sure to join my Discord. And thank you to everyone who's been hopping into the streams. We actually streamed ARK for the first time yesterday. Going to be starting an ARK sub-server that you guys can hop onto. You just got to be subscribed on Twitch. So if any of you guys are doing that or thinking about doing it, that'll be a potential benefit. That's hopefully going to be starting this week. So I'm very excited for that. And yeah, just thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. All the likes, comments, and just subs, everything. It's so awesome to see from you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, for real, thank you. And yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me. Thank you guys for joining me. We got one more dino to cover, and then hopefully we can cover the tech tier stuff. And then after that, we'll be hopping back into the normal series, of which I talked about in the comments if you want to further elaborate on why I said that. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys all time for watching. Have yourselves a fan-freaking-tastic day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.